Good morning.
I can't hear Kim. Can anybody else?
I can't hear.
Kim, we can't hear you.
Can you all hear me? This is Paul.
I can hear you, Paul.
I can hear you, Paul.
Thanks.
Hey, Paul, glad you're able to join.
Yeah. That was an easy call in this time.
Hey, Brian, was that you who piled up all the snow behind my driveway and I had to dig myself out the other day?
Maybe.
Yeah, I kind of figured as much.
Well, not me personally.
I figured you gave the order, though.
Their guys are well trained. They do that all on their own. But
Oh, too funny. You get a lot of gaff. I saw someone complaining about, snow removal the other day on Facebook, and I was just like, man, these people don't get it. That's a hard job, and you're never gonna make everyone happy.
You are correct on both counts. As a matter of fact, I'm replying to a very snarky email right before the meeting that it's going to be a tough one.
Oh dear. Well, I appreciate the work you and your crews do.
So thank you. Yeah, we get those large events that last for a few days. It creates a lot of work for us. And
Oh yeah.
unfortunately, we are not able to get all the center berms picked up, all the ADA ramps cleared, all the streets plowed and sanded immediately upon cessation of the snow event. And some people think we should be able to do that.
That's just crazy. Come on now. Versus society of instant gratification.
I mean, if council gave me a few $1 million, we could talk. That might be possible, but I've been unsuccessful in that endeavor for the last few years. Well, they have given me a few additional resources. I shouldn't say completely unsuccessful.
We do have a quorum, so we are ready to begin.
Oh, thanks, Katie. Thanks for keeping me on task there. Let's see here. Katie, do we have any public calls in this meeting today?
It does not look like it at this point.
Okay, so would you let me know in case we do, so that we can give them the instructions on how to raise their hand and
Yep,
mute and unmute?
absolutely.
All right, so I think we only have two things on our agenda today, and that's to review the strategic plan and the ordinances. Kim, I know I thought I saw you send an email out today in reference to some of the ordinances. I didn't have a chance to read it. Was there anything we needed to talk or in there, or was that you, Susan? Sorry.
It was Kim, I think, but
Oh, okay.
it was some typos that a member of the citizenship, actually Mary Ellen, found to the ordinance. Most of them were spelling on my part, but a couple wording changes. So I think
Okay.
they're changes, just type errors that we can change today before it gets approved.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, let's see. Let's talk about the.
We don't have a quorum here without Paul or Pat. And Paul emailed me asking, saying that he never got an invite to the meeting. Can one be sent to him? I think he's probably trying to get on.
Wasn't Paul just on here speaking?
Yeah, I think that was Paul that was on. Paul here. See some names bouncing around on my screen.
I can try and call Paul and see where he's at.
Good call, Kim.
Because I know he's in Great Falls, so that's where he's trying to get connected with.
Well, let me just ask while Kim's trying to get a hold of Paul, Jeremy, Brian, anyone go through the ordinances and have any additional thoughts?
I couldn't get on
regards to those?
either. And then she sent a new one out this morning. Did you get that one? Ah. Well, I was on, but it was with no communication. So, but then when I came back on with the new one, I was good. Ashley. S. Strayer, A. She sent it at 11 o'clock. Did you get one? Okay, let me.
Hi, Neil. We got a little crosstalk going here. I have not received any additional comments about the ordinance or the strategic plan. We're looking for board feedback on the ordinance changes.
Mhm.
And we're recommending that we go ahead and approve the strategic plan as it was revised with the January version.
Correct.
Ashley, can you resend an invite to Paul? He didn't get the one like you sent at 11 o'clock today.
Yes, I will.
Okay, thanks. She's resending it to you. Okay. Okay, bye.
Oh, excuse me. It was funny. I thought I heard Paul on the line.
He said he was on and then he got dropped. So
Oh,
I don't know what. Did
but
you
are we
hear from Pat
still,
at
even if, Pat, are you on? So without Pat, can we vote today?
Well, when Paul gets on, we can.
Okay.
Yep, you do have to have 3 for a quorum.
Thanks, Katie.
I get my video to work. Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, Brett.
Sorry, I can't figure out the video part.
Hey, Brett, you're gonna need to turn your audio off or getting feedback.
Katie, can you see if Paul's connecting at all?
Not seeing anyone connecting, even as an attendee.
Kim, did you have any other thoughts on the strategic plan?
No, I'm good with it.
Yeah, sounds good.
And just those slight changes of verbiage on the ordinances.
Okay. Sounds good.
Ashley, do you want Paul's phone number?
Sure, you want me to try and call him? I did resend that.
It's 544.
Hold on.
Oh.
So anyway, you could email that because we are live on YouTube. I don't want to give out a
Okay, sorry.
just in case.
Minor detail. Jeremy, it looks like you're getting ready for a November no shave.
Yeah, I got a great head start on it.
That's good. I like it. Hey, since we're while we're waiting, is there anything going on with the city at the moment? Anything that might roll down to us? Any updates that you might have?
Boy, well, we have
I mean,
a lot
I don't mean to
going
put you on the spot there, but
Um,
we are live on YouTube after all.
yeah, you know, we're working on setting our strategic priorities for this year, calendar year, and then that'll also influence our budget process. You know, which really has to do with identifying either specific policies or specific projects that we really want to work on. The Scott Street area is one of the important areas we're really focused on. We, you know, in the last couple of weeks, signed an agreement with a developer to work on residential housing for a piece of that property. So that's exciting, and we've got a very good partner in doing that. So we're looking forward to moving ahead with that. That's the old White Pine and Sash property that we bought.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's about 19 acres, and about half of it can be developed to residential.
Wow.
So it you know, we're looking at in the neighborhood of 70 affordable for ownership home opportunities there, which would be one of the largest ever done in the state in terms of actual home ownership, not just for rent affordable housing. So that's a really cool thing.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Looking at using a community land trust model for that. So and then, you know, the other big strategic priority for us is really working on building capacity with our staff, and, you know, getting our cemetery director sorted and replaced, and other places within public works in the city where we're feeling the pains of growth and not having enough people to get things done. And
sure,
that's going to be a big emphasis.
Have you guys replaced your HR person?
We did hire an HR director. Yes. She starts March 15th, I believe.
Oh.
So a little ways out yet, but we're very excited to have her.
Good.
I'm drawing a blank on her name, but I think she's going to be great.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Yeah, we've been shorthanded in a lot of places for quite a while, so it's stretching all of us right now.
Yeah, I understand that. It takes its toll over time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I think before the pandemic hit, there was talk about redoing or developing the West Broadway area. Is that something I made up in my own head, or was that something that was going to happen?
No, we're looking at some planning on West Broadway, specifically that block that the Missoula Water Building is on. We actually just kicked off a process with a consultant that we're going to take a look at that. Kind of, if you think about basically from California Street to Broadway, you know, thinking about how that block could redevelop. There's a number of properties in there, including city properties, that we think have good potential to redevelop. So we bought the city purchased the Sleepy Inn as a COVID measure.
Sure.
Right now it's being used as a non-congregate shelter for folks that don't have anywhere else to go, that need to isolate for COVID. But when we get out of this pandemic, that's going to be a nice property to redevelop, and we'll look at a process to get that property turned over to a private developer.
Oh, neat. Wow, a lot going on.
Yep, a lot happening.
Let's see, Paul, are you on there? I don't see your name, but
I think he might be it. Paul, if you are there, please press *6 to unmute. You can let us know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yay. Excuse me. Thanks, Paul. Sorry to was giving you a hard time being online today. So were you able to review the comments on the strategic plan?
Yes.
Okay. Then I think we're at a point. Did you have any concerns or comments on that? And if not, we can probably go ahead and vote on approving those.
Yep, I'm good. I assume they're just going to update that final draft and send some completed document through eventually.
Jeremy?
Sorry, what was the question?
Paul, what edits were you referring to in that document?
No specific edits, just their comments that they said they added text to the document. I assume we're going to see some final version of that text in the future.
So the final version of the document is what's attached to your agenda. It's the January version of the document.
Okay, so they're not going to update that. When they say the comment's been added, we're not going to see a final revised version of that.
That's the version that they responded to our comments on, and they've said either that they addressed those comments or they responded in the comment version.
And is that, you know, again, professionally speaking, is that what we want to send out to City Council and the public?
We would just forward the final version. I don't think we would forward the comment version.
I'm sorry, that was a question for the board, but thanks, Jeremy.
Okay.
I guess, Paul, what is your, I guess I'm not understanding your concern if we send the final document. Is that because it doesn't have the context of those comments in it?
He addressed the comments that Jeremy made. Jeremy made comments, you know, based on what we did as a board, and then he addressed those in his comments. And I have no argument with that. I'm fine with that. It's just I wanted to know which version is going to be the one that goes out to City Council, and then it's actually the record copy that will go into our files.
I mean, it's a good question. I don't know, Jeremy. How does we present that finalized document to the City Council? That's the document that they're reviewing, correct? They won't have the context of all of the comments in there.
We can do whatever you like. We would typically just forward the final version of the report that we're recommending to council. There is a record of the comments and responses. It's part of this public meeting and is attached to the agenda. So that is available if folks want to go back and look. But you know, certainly if you want to have those comments included with the council referral, we can do that.
Thanks, Jeremy. Kim, do you have any thoughts?
I don't. I think it's good to go, but
Paul, would you like to make a motion?
Too.
Paul, would you like to make a motion on which document we're approving?
Sure, I'll make a motion to approve the document with Jeremy's comments and Will's responses.
yeah, I second the motion.
All those that approve, please say aye.
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 All right, let the record show that we have 3 votes to approve that document. In that case, we can move on to the ordinances.
Neil, just a point of clarification, please.
Yes, please.
So you have voted to approve the comment response document and the updated January report, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Susan, do you want to help us through the ordinance section?
You bet. There were just typo recommendations to amend the ordinance, starting at, I guess it would be the conveyance of assignment, 124450, B2E, we just would have to remove other and capitalize A. So it, right now it says other, any other. We just wanted to say any other. The same suggestion is made for 1244-120 interment arrangements, down at subsection A 2E, same change. And then finally at page, or I mean at section, I guess we're still in the interment arrangements, subsection H, placement H4. I unintentionally used the word internment and not interment. And that's not the right word to use in this circumstance. So there are 3 of those that I would need to change. And I'm willing to make the changes, those type of changes, and, you know, propose that as a final draft that would go to city council if you guys want to approve it with those changes.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the policy as with the changes that Susan's recommending.
I second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.
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 And I wanted to thank Mary Ellen. She's the one that caught those typos and let me know.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yep, it was.
So that moves us through our agenda items. Do we have anything else that the board needs to discuss or would like to discuss?
So Jeremy, you now take this to the council next month?
Katie, do we have this tentatively scheduled to the council, or when would we refer it?
Yes, I'm tentative on March 3rd in front of Public Works Committee.
Okay.
So do you need anything from the board to take this to committee?
I don't think so. I think your action today is all we formally need. If if the board would like to be present at the meeting, if you'd like to say a few words, anything like that, we'd certainly be happy to have you there. Or if you'd like to send along any additional information, that would be fine too.
Terrific, thank you.
Is it possible we could get an invite to that next meeting?
Yes, I will make sure that all of you see an invite for that. You're welcome to just listen in. You're welcome to provide comment. If you'd like to be part of our presentation, please let me know and I can make room for you to be part of that.
Do you happen to know, Katie, what time that this meeting set?
No, I probably won't know until next Friday at
Okay.
the earliest. But
Okay.
I'll let everyone know.
Okay, well, I think we could use a motion to adjourn today's meeting.
So moved.
Kim, do you mind seconding?
I second, sorry.
Thanks. Okay, then I would like to thank everyone for their time today. I greatly appreciate it. And Jeremy, thanks for your patience on these issues with the board.
Yeah, you bet. Thanks for your work on this. Appreciate your action to move forward, and we're excited to work on implementing the plan with you. So this gets us moving in the right direction.
Thank you. Appreciate your help.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I hope everyone has a great day then.
You guys too.
Bye now.